Edmore Nyaho arrived in Johannesburg in February 2008. Like many other Zimbabweans, he had come to South Africa looking for a job and a better life.
At home, I had an advanced level of education in Zimbabwe, and when I came here, I thought I could advance my education so that maybe I would be part of the educated people and do not be a subject of xenophobia.
But it wasn't long before he was forced to change his plans. Edmore got caught up in the wave of xenophobic violence that broke out across the country in 2008. Fearing for his life, he sought shelter in a refugee camp. Edmore, how hard was it to be at that refugee camp back in 2008?
Oh, it was very hard because you see, when you are in a camp, you are off your family and your relatives and friends. You are just meeting in new people you never met before. Some are friendly, some are not. Some even want to fight you there in the camp again. I learned something. I think being a refugee sometimes is mostly affecting those who are not educated. Most people in the camp were actually not educated.
But it was at the camp that Edmore met Romney Peterson from the NGO Africa Awake and received the helping hand he needed.
I can't bear the injustice of xenophobia, so I landed up getting very involved at one of the refugee camps that had been set up, and that's where I met Edmore. Edmore is truly one of a kind. I knew from the moment I met him that he was just a very humble, very smart, very gentle, very kind person, and was very happy to give him a small opportunity.
Edmore started working as a security guard, which gave him the time to finish his studies.
I saw a lot of help coming in that then I thought, okay, it's now time to try and do whatever I wanted to do in the past, which was not possible. I graduated on the 26th of September this year in Pretoria at UNISA with the assistance of Romy again from the beginning, from the camp until to my graduation.
And his efforts have paid off. Edmore scored 94% in his finance exam.
I think to achieve this, you must have a mission in mind. Without that, you are working with no destination or with no foresight. So I want to be maybe on top of one of the financial companies or being a policymaker in the economy so that countries can develop.
And now that you have your degree, what is your dream? What do you hope to achieve?
I want to be happy and afford others the same so that we can develop together. I would also like to be involved or even run an orphanage or do something to the less privileged people in the society.
Romy also believes that Edmore has a bright future.
I'd like to see him get the perfect job so that he can move his whole family here and they can all live together and he can have a successful future. But most of all, I'd love to see Ed realize his dream to get a doctorate. And I have no doubt that he will achieve that.
Scheier, CCTV, Johannesburg, South Africa.